Welcome to The Hurt Is the Same. My name is Shantell Johnson, and each show is dedicated to my son, Christopher Johnson, who was the 109 homicide right here in Jackson, Mississippi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to The Hurt Is the Same. How you all doing tonight? As you all know, it's Wednesday, it's hump day. All you didn't get, you won't get. Just call it and get up and do something. Thank you for joining me on tonight. I want to encourage you all to call in 1-800-492-5186. 1-800-492-5186. As you all can see, I got some people with me. I got my people with me. And it's a good thing that they came, because, boy, if I had to be up here by myself today, after the experience that I had today, I was gonna let y'all have it with a corch whip snake.
Uh-oh.
No cowhide, no switch, no none of that was gonna work for me. You's gonna have to get some snake skin.
Uh-oh.
I couldn't find my snake earrings. I guess he said you just doing too much, so I couldn't even find them. So I'm gonna let these gentlemen introduce themselves, and one of them ain't no stranger here.
James Hopkins, Reset Jackson. Been here before. Plan on coming back again. Have some real conversation here.
Byron Brumfield, and I'm the president of Reset Jackson.
And as you all know, once you pull up on me, I introduced myself, and while me and Mr. Brown was outside chatting, I found out he's a parent that's on this side where I'm at. He lost his child, and I'm gonna let you tell him. And hey, y'all, and I had to tell him what happened to me today. With the different layers that comes with this, being on this side. Cause what is justice? I just, as a mother, what is justice? When a life is gone.
That's right.
That's right.
To me, it ain't no justice. No kind of way, form, or fashion. No matter what these humans and men say. Because at the end of the day, the only way I'm going to see my boy again is if I do what I got to do to get where he at.
That's right.
He can't come back here. So, and I also know what the good folks say, when you still alive, when you still a soul. So, people really have to be mindful of what you say to a parent who has lost a child. Because the lens that we see life out of is not like you all's. Literally. Most people used to say, one day at a time, one day at a time. And I heard one day at a time when I lost my sister to domestic violence. I heard one day at a time when I lost my granny and uncles and first cousins. But when I got on this side with losing a child, I experienced it that it wasn't one day at a time. It was 1 second at a time. When you believe in the Old Testament like I do. Mm-hmm. Cause see, I just started learning the new one. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm slow rolling and I'm cheating on. Cause I really don't wanna read. But I do live pieces at a time. Cause it just ain't caught I'm just gonna be honest with you, cause you know my heart. It just ain't caught that like the Old Testament did to me. When I started, I told my mentor, what accountability? All this forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good read, but now I'm going back to the basics with my granny. I don't know who wrote this.
I know that, right?
I don't know who wrote this. I don't know what Moses, Matthew, this can't be the same people that's in the First Testament. Mm-hmm. It don't go together. Now, I asked him, to help me out. And he doing it. But me in this flesh, I ain't gonna sit here and lie to y'all on slow rolling. That's probably why I ain't got in y'all churches yet, because I still want to hear the Old Testament. Is it any pastors out there bringing the Old Testament in every Sunday?
Cut it out.
Is it y'all? Can you sneak something in my inbox? Can you sneak me a text and tell me, hey, Miss Johnson, I'm teaching the Old Testament over here.
They ain't gotta leave the name, just sneak your text.
And I got some instruments over here. I don't care if you got 2 buckets and 2 tin lids that come off the pots. That's where I want to be.
Okay.
That's right.
That's where I want to be. So I just want to let you know, I'm looking for you. I'm looking for them kind. And then I'm just going to have to keep absorbing the Old Testament and keep slow rolling up to the new one. Because I'm woman enough to say I'm just not ready for that one. Okay. I'm just not ready for that new one. So I'm taking my time. I'm taking my time. So y'all just have to be mindful. And the experience I had today, I'm going to say that for later on. I'm going to let y'all go and take off. Because I jump up from here and start doing jumping jacks.
Uh-oh.
That's right.
All right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Whatever you got to do, you know, to relieve the stress, pain, whatever. Jumping jack, backflip, cartwheel, whatever you got to do, you know. You ready? Well, once again, my name is Byron Brumfield, and I'm the president of Reset Jackson. And like she brought earlier, me and her, we was out there conversating in the parking lot. We got something in common. We both lost a child. She lost her son, I lost my son through tragic violence or whatever, you know, which is becoming a pattern in 2023 from, how many, you told me earlier, we came here from 2019, Shantell, to, how many, 600?
It's from 2019 up until now and counting, it has been over 600 homicides just in Jackson alone.
In Jackson, Mississippi. Now, the majority of them turn out to be teenagers, unfortunately, you know, doing the crime, committing the crime, and being part of the crime. And my son, let me explain that before we go any further. His name is Carmelo Brumfield. He lost his life at the Mug Bug Festival last year. People ask me what happened and who did what. All I know, undercover police officer, you know, ended his life. I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. I don't know who did what or whatever, so I can't explain it to you, but I wish I would have been there. You know, maybe things would have been a little different. But like
every parent has that thought.
And every parent thought. But like she said, you don't understand until you've been through this. You don't understand how we feel and what we gonna go through each day, you know. And like she said, you think you can get over it, you ain't gonna get over it. But and what we do at Reset Jackson, me and James, we try to do things to try to save your child out there. You know, try to save your niece, your nephew, your cousin. You know, show them different things. It's something like it's a different movement we got going on. It's like a Dr. King and Meg Evers. You know, most people want to be a doctor, a lawyer nowadays. I want to be Meg Evers. He want to be Dr. King. And you know, I'm from the streets. You know, my history ain't a mystery.
And you know one thing about me, when I first got on this side, my heart told me, you know, the things that I was doing the day after I got the phone call of my boy, I thought about Emmett Till, my mother. You know, I felt like that I was the next generation of her. And the reason why is that because I had been fighting mental illness for 26 years. I had been fighting the school system. I had been fighting criminal justice. I had been fighting Madison County. I had been fighting for that little boy from day one against society. You know, and my biggest fear came true September the 23rd, 2023. You know, and going against the judges, watching the criminal justice system.
That's right.
Let their career criminals go and use the mentally ill person to take the fall.
That's right.
You know, I sit up here not to brag, but just to show you that God is in charge through it all. And when I run into these encounters with these humans, I have to remind myself, when I beat Michael Guest, you know, they had took Chris up there to Madison County. I had made everybody around Jackson so hot using him because they know I was going to lock their ass up. And him too. if I catch you using him. Period, point blank. The old Jackson knew that.
Now, excuse me, let me explain who Michael Guest is for people who don't know who
Okay,
Michael Guest is.
he had a 98% conviction rate for being the district attorney for Madison County, Rankin and Pearl. I love Judge M. Fingers. I had never seen a judge at that day and time that didn't serve two gods, that went against and did the right thing against all odds, with the oldest gesture known to mankind in the courtroom when they tell us, you can't talk, you can't do this, you can't do that. And I did this. And I was addressed. and I was addressed. And I was able to tell the judge exactly what these people had did. And he listened. So, just going through the years of going through Jackson Public School, going against Jackson Public School, because I knew at that time they couldn't provide him with the services that he needed. Making them pay for private school for him, where he had unlimited resources. You know, so in my eyes, when they killed my boy, you killed Queen Elizabeth child. To me. And you was gonna be held accountable. But I also knew when I got on this side and I got down there, my son was 109 that year. And there's 4 detectives. And there's 4 freaking detectives. How the hell is I'm gonna sit around and not bleed the block, hit the streets in a city that I call home? Well, my granny had 10 children here, and I'm the 4th generation, and she made us go to every church known to mankind around here.
And this Mississippi where they do what they want to do.
So it ain't a creek, a railroad track, or a crevice that I don't know like the back of my hand. We played in them.
We did. You sure right about that?
we played in them.
Fished in them.
That was our lakes and ponds, you know? And I look at the other mothers and the other people that causes this pain. Like for Mother's Day and Father's Day. I thought about the boys' mothers and fathers that killed my boy. I can't help but to think of them and wonder, do they ever think about me?
That's right.
And the pain that they have caused on my family. And then I go out to all these different places. I listen to the people that look like me, and I hear everybody else telling the same problem to the people that look like me. And guess what? Those are the people that's causing all our pain.
Oh, you hear it.
The people that look like us.
Yep.
And the good ones, you just have to get in and entwine with the bad ones to be able to do God's word to help them. But since being on this side, I haven't seen nothing like this before. In no race.
Change is good.
And I have been around many races. But I also got sense enough to know when I tell my problem to the people that look like me, majority of them that's in position that can hold the key to change it, don't give a damn.
They don't give a damn.
Not gonna do it.
They don't give a damn.
Unless you got something for them now.
That's right.
If you can do a favor for a favor, it might work that way.
You know, but I tell it to the ones that you say that's the problem, that don't look like me. They help.
They gonna come when you call.
They help. And if they can't help, they gonna tell you out the back they can't help, and they gonna refer you to
somebody who
else
can help
who
you.
they know that can help.
That's right.
With a hug. And with a prayer. And coming from love. You know, these bodies that's dropping out here on these streets, is our own people. But I look at how they throw the race card for 1020. What the hell race got to do with this? Only one race.
That's right. What they want to do? Keep killing each other?
It's like, what fucking side you on?
Keep letting them out of jail?
You know, it is crazy when you can't help but to call it like you see it. Then you got organizations like Reset Jackson.
That's right.
The one my homeboy Tim got, what Miss Felicia got. Everybody that really in these organizations that come from the heart, guess what? They can't get nobody to participate with them.
That's right.
But the minute them profit models come,
yeah.
Cause that's what they is, James.
But you know what though? We can get people to go to we can go to a football game together, party together. We can do all that shit together.
See, they'll do.
But when it's on some positive shit, don't nobody want to come out.
But they'll come out on that. It's just that you got to be in the circle.
Oh yeah, that's right.
See, if you ain't in the circle and you ain't willing to eat shit and run with rabbits, as my granny used to say, and serve 2 or 3 gods, and you gonna do right by your 501c3, not like y'all with the 501c3 that I call 501c4, they gonna blow your goddamn bank account up. Yeah. We ain't talking about them kind. We talking about the people that really, really care.
Right thing, yeah.
See, it's hard to get some people to participate with your organization, his organization, Miss Felicia organization, Operation Shoestring, people that's solid.
Right.
But these profit models that come along with the popularity people, I told y'all a long time ago. Now I'm just gonna rub it in your face and say I told you so. You know how Granny used to do, I told you so. You know, I told you it was hot over there, but you didn't want to believe. You had to step over there and feel the flames.
Yeah.
You burnt.
Where y'all billboards at with y'all faces on tonight? Cause I see a lady got one whole billboard about her loved one, and her with one face was cheaper than y'all over there with the 11 faces. When she beat you and ran on the WLB and all them other places. And then I keep trying to tell y'all on there on that TV with them sad ass stories like the killers care. And I'm gonna tell you again, you ain't doing them a glorifying they work. Ask them people that got y'all
reality,
filming.
yeah.
Ask them to pay for a private investigator for y'all.
That's right.
And get y'all some justice off that case card. How about all the mothers that's on there? How about y'all do that? Cause y'all at the big league now. Y'all up there messing with the zeros and the commas now.
That's right.
They advertise each time they run the new. Hey, it ought to be some funds going somewhere to help them families get some closure.
That's right.
Or you just pouring salt back into the wound.
Yeah.
Do anybody got case closed?
That's
off that blue card that got homicide and murder on it?
I got a blue card.
See, that's why when they called me, I knew they were fool hunting. Cause they couldn't tell me how you know to call the boy children and mothers and families and not the girl if you ain't got nobody watching. Huh? And at that time, my son got killed. It was pregnant women getting shot down.
Yeah. They still killing pregnant women.
Right, but what I'm saying is, if you call me and you think I'm gonna pay you $200 and something and plus $40 to $50 a month to put my son's face up there on a billboard.
Yeah.
And I know how sick minds work. You think I'm finna glorify they work? Cause that's how they did. Killers come back to the scene. They plan to kill your loved one.
That's a pattern.
It ain't nothing that just spontaneously happen.
It's a back and forth
These folks
pattern.
is grimy, slimy.
Yeah.
Super gremlins.
Yeah.
They super gremlins now.
So it's crazy. But when it comes to organizations like this that really mean the community something good, y'all go around them till you get as my old folks said, get fucked with no Vaseline and then come back when
right.
lubricated it and some love.
What people need to understand, this can affect what's going on. Gonna affect everybody. They don't care who you is, black, white, green, purple. This crime thing, trouble is closer to home like never before.
Exactly.
No matter who you is, if you stay in Jackson, no matter who you is, where you from, you can stay in Rankin County or whatever. You gotta watch for anything, any damn thing, anywhere you go right now. You got to be on point. And that's another thing I want to bring to y'all attention while we here. These criminals, they want it easy. Everything they want is easy because you notice if you get out the car with your gun or something, they gonna think twice.
Right.
But if they can see you easy, we got them slipping, they coming for you, brother. I'm telling you.
But see, another thing is our courts have made it where they think it's sweet here.
That's right.
Yeah.
See, that's one of the problems. See, they won't do it in Madison County, Rankin County. They won't even do it in Clinton or Utica. Cause see, they court system handle their business. Them people get up there and really do their job.
The House bill gonna throw a lot of their ass away.
That's what I was talking to.
But that's how it need to be.
That's right.
It's accountability. They throw it up
Well,
away.
people don't want to hear that shit. Oh, nah, they don't want roadblock. We don't want people in jail
Do
and
you
shit.
know how many times our house phone got cut off cause everybody would call to collect when I was little and I couldn't
You
call
right
the
about
jukebox. I couldn't even sneak me a phone call in with jukebox. Goddamn phone off.
Couldn't call what the lady name with the crystal ball.
Cleo.
You couldn't call me Cleo.
You couldn't call me Cleo.
She didn't never tell us shit was gonna be like this, did
And then
it?
first day Granny said, I gotta send Uncle Donob a box. Don't y'all mess with that extra stuff over there. They got to go in the box. I'm like, in the box? See, now they sitting up in there on cell phone.
You sure right.
Now they sitting in there getting Outback delivered to them.
That's
And
right.
then you wonder why the doors is rotating. Let me tell you what I think they need to bring back. The railroad, make them get out here and work. And repair these railroads. They ain't did it in I don't know how many.
Why they had to fix the whole damn city? Fix this whole damn city. Look like Vietnam done been dropped a damn bomb through
It's
this
like a third
mother.
world country, most definitely.
Shit.
What happened at the town hall meeting you went to last?
Oh, the town hall meeting now, man. You had goddamn some characters in that thing, man. Let me set the record straight.
You was in the cartoon.
Yeah, I was in the cartoon. No, I was in the circus. I want to call it a circus. You want to know why I want to call it a circus? It was monkey, gorillas, and clowns in that thing, man.
They don't even invite me no
It was a
more.
circus, man. And everybody out there watching right now, man, look, go, whatever you do, when you vote, go in there and close your eyes and vote for somebody different. Because if not, if you keep voting for the same people, you're going to get the same shit. You're gonna keep stepping in the same shit. These people in here selling dreams. I done did this. I done did that. But you know, you've been doing a lot of talking, but ain't no action. You see what I'm saying? Too much talking, but you ain't got no action to that resume.
I gave him the benefit of the doubt when I got on this side. You know, when I got on this side, I hit the ground running. When I got out the news and told him I was coming for him, I meant every word. I spread my wings. I didn't make no judgment on nothing. I was new to this side, so I was learning.
That goes back to what you just said earlier. But see, you wasn't in their group. You ain't in their camp.
Oh, yeah,
Get
you
her
gotta
out
be
of
a part
here.
of
She
the
gonna be a
clique now.
threat. We don't want her.
You know, so once I got there, I'm going to tell you what opened my eyes up. One of my clients is 93 years old. Was my granny's best friend. One of my granny's best friend. Been living here. She been living here her whole life. She called me. She said, you going to all the meetings. Why you ain't going to the one cross street from Bailey Alternative over there at the church? For Bear having fun in East Oak.
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
I said, thank you for telling me. I'm going tonight.
Yeah. And you were there because I was there. And I was right behind you.
So let me remind you, I'm downtown every day during this period. I'm down there every day. Nobody told me nothing. So when she called me, of course, I dropped everything I was doing and I called you and I told him about it and I went down there. Baby, let me tell you something. When I walked in, you would have thought the president was here. Across the first 32 chairs.
Number police.
He took the words right out of my mouth.
Number police. I don't even know if we had it in the city left.
I'm talking about the first 32 chairs
all
going
of
across
us in
the front.
Bellhaven.
Like he said, They was there,
police.
back
And
straight,
they was
chin
telling
up.
them. Know what they told them every time they got up there? We love you, Bellhaven. We love you, Bellhaven. Every
Nah.
last one of them. The mayor got up there. We love you, Bellhaven. We love you, Bellhaven.
We sat up there and watched it.
We love
Well,
you,
let me tell you
And
something.
they
too.
wouldn't take no questions.
No questions
They
from
wouldn't
that
take
side.
no questions. One lady stood up that didn't look like us. When they shut her down, I told him, let me get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
I done seen enough. And let me tell you something. From that moment on, I ain't been to no more. And before I went to that one, I went to two. One was over here on Fairview Street at that church over there, and the other one was right now from Lanier at the church. I sat there and watched everybody talk. Everybody say everything. One officer who talked, had a plan, that proved that his plan had worked in the past. And nobody got behind him. I got up and I left there.
It wasn't they playing.
And I asked them then, back in the day, Tuesdays and Thursdays,
You know they coming.
you couldn't do nothing.
You know they come. You going in the house.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday was the investigators investigating your butt.
That's right.
I said, how in the hell they got 7 days a damn week with no accountability?
None of that. They got talk.
With no accountability.
They talking about it.
Ain't nobody suiting up, booting up, ain't nobody
They
sticking in
scared.
no door.
They scared.
Well, let me ask you
Is
this.
this the reason why they don't? I said, guess what? It trickles down. The ones with the money, you see your boy just got caught on the news. Everybody was like, damn, man, why you get caught with all that? I said, you know why? He don't trust nobody. He don't trust mama. He don't trust nobody. Because if he trusts somebody,
Hey.
he would have had.
Them damn dog got him fucked up. He should
There
have
wasn't nothing but
dog.
the alibi.
Okay.
Don't come, you got to read between the lines. They had to have proper cause to go in there. The dogs wasn't nothing but to get past the threshold.
The excuse for him to
They
get in
ain't
there.
giving a damn.
He
about
ain't
them
feeding the
dogs. We
dog.
don't even have an animal rescue. Don't you see them people on there begging every guy dogs on? They don't even have a section for. See, you got to know your opponent. You got to know what you're dealing with these people.
Yeah.
And I'm just fortunate enough. I got 4 of them up here, so we thinking on 9 sides and the third eye around this thing. The dogs wasn't nothing. Come on now. These damn stray dogs run around here and packs malnutrition, goddamn mane, scrubbing their ass on the concrete mane is to aid them up. What are you saying? These folks don't care nothing about that. They just needed some probable cause to go in there.
Yeah.
And the dogs was it. Don't you? The dog people on there begging every day. Matter of fact, they ain't even got a unit. They ain't even got a
So
truck.
don't.
They ain't even got a cage.
Yeah. That's true.
But that's what they do. They're just like with 1020. All black leadership. Now y'all want to throw race in it. What the hell you want to throw race in it for? Because you don't want them other people to come.
They coming.
I'm going to tell you why you don't want them to come. See, they ain't come to play. They going to do their job.
That's right. They gonna give you 30, 40 years like in Madison.
My thing is, they going to do their job. But guess what it going to show for the people who hadn't been doing their job and doing all the damn friendly favor? It's going to make them stick out like a sore thumb.
They gonna expose them.
It's going to expose them. Because, as I said before, I don't care if you appointed, I don't care if you elected, if you done went through your life and got the title of job, prosecutor, defense attorney, clerk, if you done earned your way and you qualified for the job and we need you, we begging for you. Because see, they got the black citizens thinking the white folks push 1020. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. You looking at somebody, them my friends. They cried when my boy died. They cried when everybody else, but let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something what I want y'all to remember. You remember when I got on this side and I told y'all my son case was gonna change the game around here? Y'all remember that? I got over here and I told y'all, You just didn't hurt me. You hurt the people that didn't look like me. You hurt the people who I raised that little boy up in their houses. Y'all remember when I told y'all I got a phone call from Kentucky prison? They said, Ray, what the hell the skinheads doing passing your boy picture around down here in the Yazoo City in the federal penitentiary? They don't even like niggas. I said, there's certain niggas they like. And guess what? When you got Granny over here crying, I'm a nigga they like. You didn't just change the game on one side, you changed the game all the way to damn around the ball. Cause I done told y'all my whole life. Monday through Friday, all white everything. I don't want to see y'all damn nipples until the weekend. Monday through Friday, I don't want nothing but all white everything and everything that don't look like me and a few Negroes. Because I told you, it's a difference between niggas and Negroes in the state of Mississippi. So y'all let that other man that was messy as hell come on here and call all y'all niggas. No. Negroes don't like niggas.
That's right.
You looking at 3 Negroes.
That's right.
That boy that killed my boy and all the rest of them some niggas. Cause they running.
They act like that.
See, if they would have killed him and turned themselves in and went through the channels of the court and came with that bread, guess what? They would have been a Negro. They wouldn't have been running. But you a coward when you throw the rock and hide your hand. And then think your sorority is gonna help you cause your mama was in this and your daddy was in that. But see, I told y'all a long time ago, you ain't gonna get over on me on that Mason shit y'all pull. My daddy was an alcoholic. And he also was a 33rd degree. And he ain't had no boys. He ain't had nobody to tell and teach shit to but me. So you ain't gonna pull it on me. I'm gonna come right over there and slap your damn hand in the middle of court or kick your damn feet. I'm telling you that now. Don't try. I'm gonna come right over there. They gonna be like, what Miss Johnson doing? I'm gonna kick your damn leg. You remember how you used to do in school when you hit the back of their knee to say you're hungry? Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna expose your ass. So don't even try.
Breakdown.
And all you women that's in all that foolishness stuff, don't try neither, cause my stepmama was an alcoholic too. She ain't had nobody to talk to but me neither. Don't you try neither. With this foolishness.
Back to what y'all was saying about that behavior, man. They can jump up and down, do all this shit all they want to, cause trouble heading their way too. Them super grillers spread. It's spreading over there. Give them another year or two. They gonna be moving.
They won't house me until 10-20.
But they making preparation. See, they've been. Yeah. Let me tell you what I like about them. I've been working in that area. Shit, since I was 7 with my granny. All 3 of them. Let me tell you something about them people over there. They don't have no more money than we got. They spend their money different. They strive for the best just like their grannies and their grandparents did. Because guess what? Jackson is their home too.
Yep.
You know, I know 4 white women who have lost their children right here in Jackson too. And guess what? They don't like this foolishness. They don't like it. And we sit up and talk. That's just like I said about the good old boys. I got about 35 good old boys that I'm cool with. But you know what we do? We disagree to never agree. But we respect
Exactly.
one another.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What it's about.
We don't run it in with the love that we have for each other, no matter how limited it is.
Right. Over a disagreement.
Over a disagreement. You're not gonna get mad at me because me and you talking about politics and then don't invite me to your son's graduation.
Right.
And I've been in your son's life since he was 4 or 5 years old.
Right.
They don't do foolishness like that.
Right.
All right, we're gonna go to a commercial. You see what I'm
Looking for the hottest content in the city of Jackson and surrounding areas? Check out WeBelieveDigital.com. Also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We Believe Digital Podcast is here for all your podcasting needs.
Have you had your Earthblend coffee today? At Earthblend Coffee, we take pride in offering you the very best of beans across the world, blended and roasted to perfection, giving you superior quality and satisfying and flavorful taste. Experience the world in one cup with Earthblend Coffee.
To order, visit earthblendcoffee.co now.
The Mississippi Link is an African-American female-owned newspaper with a trusted voice that is highly respected throughout the city, state, and nation. Our motto, keepers of the knowledge for people who speak the truth since 1993. Link significantly influences the thoughts, attitudes, and buying decisions of its readers. Call us at 601-368-8481 for your advertising needs. If you would like to receive a newspaper in the mail each week, our annual subscription is only $52 per year. That is only $1 per week for you to stay informed regarding many stories that you can only get in the Mississippi Link. Sign up today at themississippilink.com and click on Home Delivery.
Do you have something to say? Do you want your voice heard? Join the We Believe Global lineup. Be the star of your own show. For more info, call 800-492-5186, option number 1, or visit online at webelieve.global.
Welcome to the Hers to Sing. As you all know, we're going to jump right on back in because on the last segment, Mr. White is going to come on and bring his expertise and to thank you all lately. But, hey, you got to tell me, first of all, he went to the sheriff debate, right?
Yeah, that's what it was.
It was the sheriff debate. And there's, Lord, what you say?
Man, David Archer got up there, did his thing. You seen a lot of actors. You know, like I said, they ain't no action, they just actors nowadays. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. And like I told y'all earlier, man, I wouldn't vote for now one of them. You won't change, you got to make a change. I wouldn't vote for Tyree nor Marshawn Chrysler. Both of them dipping and dapping. Then ain't now one of them did nothing since they been in office. Which go back to Tyree Jones. His sign is bigger. His vote for me sign is bigger than everybody else sign. But he got what I call it in the neighborhood watch signs. Well, in the neighborhoods, but you can't see the telephone number.
Probably can fit in your pocket.
Yeah, you can fit in your pocket. So, and, you know, don't nobody know who put the signs in there.
Right.
Whatever. So that just goes to show you. And then what he been doing, ain't been working on the time you see as the Hine County Sheriff is when they out there watching the light people put lights up now.
Make sure don't nobody run into
protecting them. And Marshawn Chrysler, he got issues. So what the fuck, man? It's time to vote for somebody else who ain't got problems and issues.
Right. Well, I'm going to tell you like this. They act like the citizens, and the citizens act like it themselves that everybody flunks special ed.
Ooh, you so...
You see what I'm saying?
They really disqualify and underqualify.
But the thing about it is, I remember the time when you had integrity. And when it was something you just couldn't do.
Right.
You was woman and man enough to say. And let me use Mac Miller for example. I remember Mac saying, I can help him with a lot of things, just as I have done over the last 30 plus years. But they want a black man. Right. And I can't help them with that.
Right.
Same thing.
See,
when
that's when you is man enough to say it. It's nothing I can do. I can't do it. If I can't do it the right way, I'm just not gonna do it at all. But see, nobody. I sat a couple of weeks ago, went to go pay my respects to a family who had lost a loved one. I watched one of their family members walk up and tell his family they was gonna do it the right way. And when the person that killed his loved one make it to Raymond, he gonna make sure that the boy get his ass whooped. Now, as a mother who have lost a child and got 2 people in jail that's down there on goddamn cellular phone and in vacation, you know, it took everything in me because I knew it wasn't the time or the place at that moment. But I was grateful enough that the Lord had me there to see it and hear it come out of his mouth.
That's what's going on down there.
And guess what? He been there over 27 years. He a veteran. Now, if you gonna promise your family, when the person that come to jail kill your loved one, you gonna make sure he get it. He or she get their butt whooped. But what about the people who already got somebody in jail?
That's right.
And you know that they talking on cellular phone because y'all the motherfuckers down there bringing them in.
That's right.
They ain't going outside to get them.
Right.
That's right.
And you mean to tell me, show me one time in the history of that jailhouse since it been built where they come out of there rapidly like they been coming out of there lately.
You so right.
One might happen, one might get out. You mean to tell me they going in 2, 4, 3, 4.
They get out of there.
Always, man.
You go this month. You go this month.
Yeah.
I'ma go next month.
Yeah.
You go next month. Come on now.
They gonna have a gun, a car waiting on them.
But you would think that the sheriff who run this thing, that everything happened, reflect back to him, will go to the federal government and say, listen, I'm already short of help. The ones that I got in here is crooked as hell. I need some help to get their ass out of here, found, prosecute them, and I need me some workers. I don't give a damn what y'all got to do or how y'all got to do it. But in order for me to run and do this job right, this is what I need to happen.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. You sure right. We need changes.
You see what I'm saying?
We need changes.
That's what I've been waiting on. And it ain't happening.
It ain't gonna happen with the same people up in there.
And I've been hearing lately, which this was a bombshell, but it's always a bombshell when people do what's right. Which I already had read between the lines. I knew y'all were full of shit just like with the bully case. I knew what you were doing just with the bully case. Okay. Everybody going crazy because the AG's office. They said that something need to be done and re-looked at on the Fox case.
Well, you knew that was gonna come anyway.
But what I'm saying is, everybody mad. Let me tell you what I told my people, cause you know, us housekeepers, you know, and homemakers, that's how we do. And me, I don't do nothing but gossip with people that look like me. I ain't telling you niggas shit. Excuse me. Like I ain't telling y'all nothing.
Oh shit.
But my confidants, that's how we do. So I told my lady, I said, I didn't need for them to tell me how wrong it was. I said, there was a lady called me in on my show who sat in both courtrooms and gave her opinion of what she seen. I said, and Faith Peterson let 2 go.
2 of them.
Faith is a person who don't serve 2 gods. She all right with me. I always have been all right with me. I supported her through her whole career. I said, and against all of that, let me tell you about Clinton, Mississippi. Clinton, Mississippi is a city that's in Mississippi that's still the way that your great-great-great-grandmama knew about. Clinton, in a good way. Clinton, Mississippi, they still stand on your porch and sing Christmas carols. Clinton, Mississippi, when you move there, first thing they want to know what church you belong to. Yeah.
Everybody know
Clinton,
everybody.
Mississippi, understand they mentally ill people over there. They don't remove them. They don't lock them up. They take care of them. The churches and everything still get together. So when I knew when they got a job in Clinton, I ain't talking about Madison. I ain't talking about Pearl. I ain't talking about Isabella. I ain't talking about Jones. Because there's a lot of places corrupted. But let me tell you that I know in my heart one that ain't. And that's Clinton. Clinton always gonna do what's right and do what's fair. They'll go against the law to do what's right in they city. The old way. That's what I love about Clinton. So when Clinton, Mississippi gave them young men a job, I already knew something in that milk ain't never been clean. Now everybody mad because the people that don't look like us, that did the right thing, while the people that look like us, that did all the wrong thing.
That's how it is. It's gonna continue to be like that.
It's crazy.
It is.
But that's why I always say, and you already know too, the first is last and the last is first. So
Yes,
it's
sir.
all right.
Yes, sir.
It's all right. And y'all hear me talk about these humans is not in charge. That's a prime example because he used the right ones at the right time. It just don't make no sense how this place look like a third world country. And everywhere I go, they talking about relay. Relay? What? Relay? Relay? Who for what? You want to talk about you ain't got nothing to do with the contact? Shit, you represent the contact. What are you talking
damn
about?
sure. He sure
I sit
said
up there and listen to
He
this
said
shit.
that bullshit.
That these people say.
Eddie Fair.
What you mean?
He said he ain't got to talk about the price of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is you fighting to get it lower? Is you
Hell
asking
nah.
the people the stress that it is on our cars already with the dinosaur footprint? Have you even stood up to anybody for?
That's right. But after 30 years, how many years? 30 years?
And you want to sit up there talking about what you ain't? Man, these people got the most easiest job in the state of America.
That's right.
In the continent. Because only thing you got to do is say you don't know. or you ain't got nothing to do with it.
Uh-huh.
You ain't got nothing to do with it, but you gonna sit up here and say, re-elect?
Re-elect me.
But guess what? If people don't go vote, they gonna be reelected.
That's
The
right.
people that vote, go put them right on back up
right
in
back.
there.
The same people.
They gonna complain. They gonna say we won't change, but you can't get changed if you keep putting the same thing in office.
And he was all right with me. He was all right with me, but that statement right there spoke volumes to me.
He should have said he right. That's all he had to say. He right. I need to be working on
You
it.
know, if you, what you mean? That's part of your job.
That's right.
You know, that's like,
Does that mean
I
we're
ain't
gonna
got nothing to do with the abandoned house, like the people, like what he say. I ain't got nothing to do with the other man. I ain't got nothing to do with the abandoned houses. I ain't got nothing to do. What the hell? You over the city, dude? What the hell you talking about? You ain't got nothing to do with it. The code enforcer. We don't have one. All the lights out. We don't have one. So if we don't have none, where is the money for that budget for that job?
hold up.
Exactly.
David
What?
Archie.
Exactly.
What?
David Archie said he spent $1 million on Mega Evans, and look how good it is now. David Archie said this yesterday.
I was listening to it tonight. Actually, on my way over here, you know, David Archie got his show on Wednesday nights on 90.1. And I was just listening to what he was saying, but he was talking about supervisors that voted against getting the money to fix up Meg Evans' road, you know. But he was saying he personally wrote the grant and went to Washington and everything and made it happen.
Mega Evans is not fixed, bro.
I'm just saying, you know,
One part
I'm just saying what he said.
$1 million? That must be up there by Flora.
I'm telling you what he said now.
Shit.
Well,
I'm not saying whether it's fixed or not. I'm just telling you what he said he had to do to get Mega Evans worked on.
Well, the thing that about David, what I like about David, the rest of them won't even talk about the damn money. The
Yep.
rest of them won't even bring the money up. See, that's why he get my thumbs up. He get my thumbs up because he talked the numbers. He talked the money that don't none of the rest of them even bring up.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Where the money at?
That's just like
Create account.
that's just like when they sit up there and they talk about everything that they talk about and they start arguing during the city council meeting or the county meeting, you know.
Well, that's a quick way to end the meeting because they don't want too much information to come out.
Right, but what I'm saying is, a citizen like myself, sitting up there looking at y'all like, y'all got some damn nerve to sit up there and argue about my damn money.
Right. It's our damn money.
How you gonna argue about my damn money?
Right.
And he said they wouldn't even let them ask questions.
You can't ask questions
You have to
up
write
there.
your question down on a piece of paper.
And they pick out what they want to ask.
Pick out the questions they want.
Oh, that's what they do.
Yeah, bullshit.
That's what they do.
You call it bullshit
But
for
that's every
bullshitters.
meeting. I had somebody to tell me to call their office so I could be able to talk at the next city councilman meeting.
But they call it meet the candidates. How the fuck did we meet anybody? Shit. We didn't meet nobody. We just sit up there and listen to the bullshit they try to program with us. To try to put that trash in your eyes so you can't see. You know what I'm talking about,
And
man?
then I heard everybody talking about the county, trash. How they voted to keep waste management. Well, let me tell you what I also been seeing trending on Facebook. Now the citizen, let me tell you how the citizens of Jackson is, while y'all sit up here and applaud them, because they'll flip on you in a minute. See, now they done flipped on Richard.
Mm-hmm.
See, you go on all of these different groups, first thing everybody on there said, Richard ain't doing this, Richard ain't doing that. We gave all him a chance. This here and that, he ain't performing, this here and that. I said, now look at him.
Well, I still think Richard doing a good job. I don't know
Wonderful
about
job.
Me too.
They
But
come
wait,
early.
about everybody else.
They come in the
But check this
morning.
out. I sat there and watched the same people that applauded that's now downfalling, and guess what? It was due to the damn holidays.
Yeah, of course. Or the weather.
But they ain't understanding that.
The weather.
But they ain't understanding that. They ain't understanding that part. They just understanding that it ain't came.
Right.
So now they applaud the county.
But these will be the same people who turn around and vote the same folk right back in.
That's right.
And then wonder why we're in the same position again.
If you want the trash picked up, you gotta get the trash out of the goddamn office, man. Simple as that, man.
Uh-oh, you made my phone jump down.
If you want the trash picked up, you gotta get the garbage out the office.
That's
Well,
right.
In the county,
That's right.
they have agreed to keep waste management, and they turned down an African American company that was cheaper and was gonna bring the same services with an all black panel. I told them,
Waste management got that
you
deep
thought
money.
you thought it was gonna be something different. It ain't gonna be nothing different. People complain about the homicides and these low bonds. That's a sense of normalcy.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that joker down there talking on them damn cellular phones and me getting him contraband charges, messing with the hackers on Facebook, the ones that y'all cuss out, I befriend. And them little hot dubs get me in there. He on. He on.
Oh
If
shit.
it wasn't for that, his bond wouldn't be up to $750,000. They gave him $500,000 for my son murder and $250,000 for the marijuana going in. And then you wonder why you got parents around here that'll show you money make shit happen.
Yep, sure right. Madison and Rankin County, you wouldn't have seen his ass till they were trying to get out of jail. Till 20 years from now, 25 years.
But it's accountability because I remember Jackson used to throw you away. I got friends that are just not getting out.
Sure did.
From 91, 92, 93, on drugs, non-violent crimes.
True.
Ain't never took a life. Wasn't a killer. Might have had some healers, but wasn't a killer. Was just a hustler. And they throw him away, and them away, and her away. So Jackson used to be like that.
Sure did.
We used to be pay a state. That's why when they talk that noise about them white folks, one thing about it, when them white folks was here, you knew what the hell to do and what not to do, and a murder wasn't in it.
All right, when the white person was the mayor, we didn't have the problem we had. She had no white mayors.
Now,
Shit.
for the gang banging days in the crack era, once again, the hood caused its own damn problem.
That was
with
our problem, yep.
We caused our own problem with that, but even then, if somebody killed your child,
That's right.
the killer went to the family and said, listen, man, that man took that man's shit. Now, it was him or me. But he go $30,000 to bury him. And I need to talk to your mama. They didn't just go to the mama. They went to somebody else in the family. Then they slowly got to the mama. And then the mama realized, I couldn't tell that boy what to do. He made his own decision.
That's right.
And this is what it happened. And the old folks say you live by the sword, you die by the sword. And the mother, she had her closure. And guess what? She wasn't even finna send the killer to jail.
Right.
She wasn't even gonna put the white folks in it. Now, what y'all mammies do? What your aunties do? What your grandparents do? What y'all do? You uphold her.
Hide him. He ain't did nothing.
Yeah.
We gonna send him out of town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Foolishness. And then the time that you trying to hide him, you ain't even getting no damn money up.
The house getting shot up.
Right.
You ain't even getting the money up.
Your cousin getting shot, and they shooting you. They done shot you over some shit he done did.
You know, it's crazy, but they also know if I go to jail in Jackson,
I'm gonna get out. I ain't gonna get that much time, and I'm gonna get out.
So, guess what? I'm hoping and praying 1020 come here.
Hold up, they ain't gonna find out who I am because we got pole detectives. All I gotta do is put a mask on my face and put some twist in my head. They ain't gonna know it's me.
And now they got a hat with the dreads coming from.
Yeah, they ain't gonna know it's me.
I didn't even know that.
You give me a black Honda Accord with tinted windows and ride, baby.
They got the hats already with braids in them.
So y'all, say what y'all gonna say and close it on out. So I can get Mr. White on here about the outreach.
Well, once again, I want everybody, if you want to join us, hook up with me or James Hopkins, Reset Jackson. Once again, we are the future, and we trying to do the right thing. We do this from the heart, and we just don't talk about it. We be about it. Our action speaks louder than the words, and we Mississippi actors. We do anything we can to help you, not hurt you. And we want everybody to join us and everything. Whatever you need to do or how you need to do, get in touch with us. Be sure to get in touch with us.
Yep. So we, like I said, we trying to do what's good for the community. We trying to do what's good for our young people, and we definitely want to try to help people get ready to vote and make good decisions. And if you say you want change, you gotta believe in change. And if you don't believe in change, you'll never make change. You'll never vote for something different. You can't say I'm not gonna vote because it don't matter. They gonna put who they want to put in there anyway. You gotta get out and vote. But we're going to be right back in the same position after the next election. I don't know what's going to happen with this election with the sheriff and supervisor and all that. We're in a bad position. We need new faces. We need new ideas. We don't need anybody that's in office now to go back in office after these next elections, because we know where we're going. We know where we come from. We know where we are. And that's a good sign of where we're heading if we keep down the same path. So that's all I gotta say. Take care of your children, love your children, and
love everybody.
It'll be something positive, and love everybody. But definitely keep your young people in something positive if you can.
Well, I totally agree. But you know something that I also know? If the ones get back in there, they need to be held accountable because they know what to do. They actually know how to do right.
But look at this though.
Because
unfortunately, how you gonna hold them accountable though? Because
88% ain't voting.
Once they in, they're in.
I understand that, but everybody got a boss too.
Once they in, they're in.
Everybody got a boss too. You know, so even, I'm just gonna be honest with you. The hood don't hold these people jobs in their hands like our grandparents did, right. And that's why they ain't caring about the hood problems.
That's right.
They solve the problems of the people who can vote them out.
Right.
Exactly.
You know, so that's why Belhaven, Fonda, Eastover, and Northeast Jackson get what they want done.
They got that vote.
They got the power to vote their butt out and cost them their job.
That's right.
So until the hood learn their own power.
That's it.
That's real shit.
That's it right
and learn
there.
that they work for us.
Exactly.
Like I know they work for us.
Exactly.
You know, things gonna be a little bit better. And before we go out and I bring Mr. Tim on here, I gotta address this.
Okay.
I went downtown today, as y'all know I do all the time. You know, I think my car like Kit. It just programmed to go down there. I don't even be knowing I'm going. I be going somewhere else and the damn car drive itself down there. Well, everybody know Mr. Young. Mr. Young been down there 30-something years, watched me grow up from a little 7-year-old, baby, whole 9 yards. Love him to death. He had retired. And when I went down there, after he retired, I kept telling the people down there, I'm going to pray Mr. Young back. Mr. Young got to come back. Lord knows we need him. So today, my car drove itself down there, and I walked through the door, and by God, there go Mr. Young sitting at the front desk. Everybody know you sign your name, he the one check you in. And my spirit just went high up, and I told Mr. Young, give me a hug. You know I prayed you back here. And he was like, girl, how you doing? And we chopped it up, and he called upstairs to robbery and homicide like he always do. And he say the same thing that he been saying for the last 2 years since I've been on this side. Miss Johnson downstairs and she want to see anybody. Same thing he been saying. So they put him on hold or whatever. He passed me the telephone, and of course I get on the phone and I tell him upstairs, you know what I'm doing there, and you know what I'm looking for, and I want to leave my name and number for this specific person to call me. And Lord, the words that I got back on the other end of that phone. Mm-hmm. I didn't think about it till afterwards, after I cooled down. And after I cooled down, I had to look up to the sky and say, why you always put me in that position? You're going to be the main one to get me away from them balls too, because I believe you hold all power. Mm-hmm. Because I realized after the fact he let me go through it, because this is what's going on. I said hello, and we having a conversation, and I'm being talked to like I'm the criminal. Like literally. By that time, Snakehead come out her room. Dirty Redhead come out her room. And I said it before I knowed it. The question was asked, do you know how many times your child was shot? I said, what the hell that got to do with anything?
Wow.
Hell no, I don't know, because if I know, you will have my name on the damn paperwork that you up there filling out.
Right.
That's right.
And he was so rude. So rude. And volunteering information that I didn't even know because I didn't want to know. Mm-hmm. Most folks want to know how many times their child was shot. I did. But it wasn't his place to even discuss that with me.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It ain't your case. I'm coming down here to leave information.
Right.
Not to get none.
That's right.
Because if I came to get some, I damn sure wouldn't be talking to you because you ain't on the case. Smart people. Mm-hmm. But I realized after the fact, because let me tell y'all something. I had stepped outside and I had called my dream team and I said this right here. It's finna go down here. Goddamn, I'm about to make worldwide news. All the way over in Dubai. And Medellin. That type of news. So guess what? That favor I need. Get your goddamn briefcase. Mm-hmm. And I had the other one on the other end where I had called him first and I had to click over. Then I said the same thing 3 times. To 2 people that don't look like me and 1 that look like me. And they said, Shantell, please go home and go to sleep. Because they know me. In order to shut these people down up here, I have to take a nap. Because y'all play mentally ill, but my shit is real.
Oh, yeah.
And I went and laid down. to shut them people down, because other than that, my mind would have been running. I wouldn't have been able to stop it. So then I called they boss. And they boss know me. And I told him, don't you let that bastard pick the phone up and talk to now another mother if he don't know how to address them who have lost a child.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he felt that comfortable saying something like that to me, and I'm built for it tough for this, I understand the assignment, I'm up for the task. But what he would have done to a mother who's not as strong as me,
Right.
he would have sent her into the ground with depression, on top of grieving. And he would have, if she didn't know, he would have sent her out to fire. And that was putting gasoline on fire. Emotionally. And you on the telephone talking to somebody like that, like they a criminal, and they have lost their child to some damn killers that y'all treat with luxury and respect. So I just want to let y'all people know down now, if you don't know what you know and you ain't coming from love, stay off the damn telephones. Don't you answer the phones. You let somebody else answer the phone. If you'd have been there down there too long, and each one of them cases is just a case number to you,
Right.
and a job, no. When a family or that person, loved one, come down there asking for answers, they on the opposite side from you. It's more than a case number to them. And be mindful of the words that you coming out your mouth. Cause some people that got bond money and lawyer money will wait on your ass with no weapons.
True.
With no weapons. Cause I'm gonna tell you something about a mother and a father that lost a child. The street that come in these things right here in Red Night. I'm telling you, I don't even know where it come from. But if I put my hand on you, it's gonna be full than simple assault. Go into a commercial and then go like this.
Looking for the hottest content in the city of Jackson and surrounding areas? Check out WeBelieveDigital.com. Also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We Believe Digital Podcast is here for all your podcasting needs.
Welcome back to the Hers to Say. How you all doing? Now y'all know I got my real friend back here with me now. Mr. Timothy White. Bringing you all an update.
Y'all, these kids have been wonderful. Thank you for this podcast. Thank you. We got 60-some kids attending every day, Monday through Friday. Some of the kids, we have to let them stay home some days because, you know what I'm saying, we're only working with one van. God bless us with a van. 15 passenger van, so we're working with one van. And so hopefully next year we'll have more staff. We'll have more volunteers, so we'll be able to take more than 65 to like 100-something kids next year.
Right.
So, and we are having our summer trip that we're taking everybody to Geyser Falls. We're taking 32 kids to Geyser Falls. It'll be July the 28th through the 30th. Yeah, we was going to take them to Walt Disney World, but due to all the rain,
I already know.
yeah, we couldn't fundraise like we should.
And it's been some rain.
Yeah, we asking for sponsors. If anybody can sponsor a kid for $250, that pays for the tickets to the water park. We taking them shopping. We got a lot of other activities, educational and fun activities planned through the 28th to the 30th of July. So if you want to sponsor, you can call me at 769-232-2397, or you can go to our Cash App at Help Funds for Kids. Help Funds for Kids on Cash App, and that's the information on there. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So.
Well, hey, great news about the van.
Yeah.
Great news. Great news about the parents that's been making sure that these children participate.
Oh yeah, you didn't put that in their head. They get them out the house.
Well, hey, big ups to you.
Yeah.
Big ups to you.
Yeah.
Hey, need y'all help one more time. Ain't no donation too small.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You can sponsor one, but if you can't afford the whole thing, just donate what you can.
If you can't afford the whole $250, you can donate $100 or $50. We out where the sun was out today. We raised $500 today fundraising. So as long as the sun out, we can get the kids out there selling hot dogs and washing cars.
Right.
And we having a car wash Saturday at the church at 1865 West Capitol Street. We're gonna start at 9. We're gonna end at around about 1. And y'all can come out there at Greater Tree of Life Church. We're gonna be right there washing cars.
Okay, and just to collaborate off the car washing, Redeemer Church on Northside Drive is having a free car wash for Grant Me Justice mothers who have lost a child this Saturday. So pull up on them. If you want more information on that, get in contact with Miss Felicia Marshall with Grant Me Justice. As I said, it's a free car wash at Redeemer Church on Northside Drive for the mothers who have lost a child through the Grant Me Justice.
I wish I could be a part of it. I can wash some cars for you.
Well, it's on the same day. So, hey.
What time is it?
But I don't know, but it's early.
Oh, okay.
Early. Call Miss Felicia. I'm not good with no times. But hopefully, hey, I'm going to be there. I told Miss Felicia, I got 3 vehicles, right? I'm just going to bring the white one. I ain't gonna bring all 3 of them because I need them children to do something. Anyway, but hey man, I'm just so glad that, and by His grace and mercy, the summer program worked out.
Oh man, we had our last 2 weeks.
Right.
The kids have been that's wonderful. That's wonderful. We've been to Tougaloo for the last half of this month. We've been in Tougaloo. They've been playing basketball.
All right.
They got a little running exercise they do. We'll be going over there tomorrow. We teamed up with YMCA.
Okay.
We just came from swimming around about 3:00 this evening.
All right.
They will be going back Friday. So it's a lot of stuff. It's keep them active.
And you learn so much from them with the different personalities and the different characters. And one thing that I love about kids, and with my family, and I had a daycare center over 75 years and count, is the honesty.
Oh yeah. Then some of them, look, I done had some kids like
the honesty.
Yeah, my mom just want me to come here because, she don't want me to be at the house by myself. And I said, do you really want to be here? She said, well, at first it was boring, but then, you know what I'm saying, once we started going to
right.
other stuff.
They honesty, I just love it.
Because the rain was kept us inside the church.
Right,
and it was like, oh man, we tired of doing school work. We tired of doing exercise. We tired of doing this. And then the sun finally came out and we started going to the library and going this and that place like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So, it's a learning experience for them. And they realize one thing. These people care.
Yeah.
These people care. And anytime you coming from a foundation of love with these kids, that's what they give back.
Yeah.
That's what they give back. And it's the hugs,
Let's get back to the honesty thing. Now, before we got the God bless us with the 15 passenger van, I was driving around in my hot dog mobile with the kids call. That's my catering truck. My catering van, and it fits about 8 people, and we driving around. They're like, Mr. White, it got AC, it feel good in here, but we don't want to be riding around in no hot dog van.
Oh yeah, they so serious, baby.
So thanks to this podcast, we getting on here, and people donated some money, and we bought a 15 passenger van, and now they talking about the air don't work. Let me
tell you something. When I was driving for my cousin, now every piece of paper and everything that's on the van, they put it on there now. Cause they eat on there, they do everything. So my cousin cleaned it up every 2 days. But in the midst of her not cleaning it up one day, they get on there. Miss Johnson, Miss Shantell, why they ain't got this paper up? I said, how did it get down there? Then everybody go to pointing at everybody who had the paper. I said, do y'all pick up behind y'allself at home? No, ma'am. That's why we ain't picking up nothing on this van. So, the honesty is always been priceless with me.
We make them clean up the church, and we make them clean up their van. I tell them every day they get out of that van, if it's some water or chip bags or anything in there, they won't be going to the other activities.
Over on our side, it's just the family.
We over there on Capitol Street.
Family tradition. They spoil the children.
We over there on Capitol Street.
I think our place the only where in the daycare where children just walk and eat every day, all day. The shelves low so they can get what they want when they want. They ain't got to ask for it. It don't make it right, but hey, that's just how she do it.
Well, I'd rather for them to clean up because with me,
I made them put it in your book bag since you don't want to put it in your pocket. And when you get to the trash can, you throw it in there.
If they don't clean up, they just came from Chuck E. Cheese. They gonna see a real mouse up in there. They leave that stuff up in there.
Right.
Yeah. They be like, Mr. White, it's a rat in here. Well, you gotta get the stuff up.
Right.
We parked the van by the garbage can. You know what I'm saying? Because it's on Capitol Street. If you don't park close to something, they'll steal the Cadillac converter off.
Right.
We'll come out there, crank it up here, sound like a moped.
It sound like you got a flow mouse.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a beautiful thing to see them prosper and to see them happy and to see, my motto, a child shouldn't have a worry in the world. And I'm just grateful that the people participated.
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely. So big shout outs to the guardians. Yeah. Big shout out to the moms. Big shout out to the people who donated. The other non-profit organizations that help and want to collaborate. Big shout outs to you all because we can get a lot of things done together versus being separate with that me stuff when it's all for the help for the kids. I also want to add in, if you know someone who has lost a child, tell them to get in contact with Miss Felicia Marshall with Grant Me Justice. This Saturday, they're having a car wash at Redeemer Church for the mothers. Also, if you know anything about these cases that's unsolved and halfway solved, please call 601-355-TIPS. As you all know, they say they got Chime, they say they got Cash App, they say they got all that, but don't hold me to that. I don't know. But I can tell you, it's some money beside, on the other side of that number. That it is. So, take advantage of that. If you know someone that you care about, that you don't want to see in jail, put yourself in other person's shoes and then see what you feel the same way. Accountability is a must, you all. As you all know, we was running a little late tonight, and that's fine because we stayed by dinosaur footprints and railroad tracks. You know, and that slowed us down 10 to 15 minutes. But other than that, I want to thank you all for watching. I want to tell you to tell a friend about the hurt is the same. I want to encourage you to lock this number in your phone, 1-800-492-5186. If you want to be a guest on my show, call me at 770-866-3683. If you want your own show on this platform, get in contact with Mr. Garrett. I promise you, if your money green, he gonna take it. Also, this coffee here, get it in your life, get it in your world. I also want to tell you about the Mississippi Link newspaper. I want to thank the owner and the writer that took my story for my child and what I've been living. I greatly appreciated them caring enough to let me tell my story. Thanks to Chris for writing, and thanks to the owner. Black female newspaper. Can't beat it. I love the sound of that. So, Tim, as you always know, it's a pleasure. You know, when you reached out to me, we didn't see this far up.
Yeah.
You just had a vision.
Yeah.
And the goodness in your heart to be able to try to pull it off. And with God's grace and mercy, it has fell right into place at the right time.
Yep. 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks.
2 more weeks.
We go on this trip on the 28th to the 30th. Then I think all the kids deserve it. That's why I'm asking these people to sponsor, asking the business to sponsor. That sponsor a kid. Yeah, sponsor a kid. $250. That pays for everything. I mean, for shopping, the tickets to the park, tickets to the movie theater. We got skate rings we going to. We just gonna have a fun day from Monday through Sunday.
Okay, and also, back to school is coming up, you all.
Oh, yeah. So, we getting ready for our back to school drive. It's on the 5th.
Okay, you know, and a lot of other places.
Yeah.
Community, please participate. Please participate with these school drives and sponsoring of these kids, because I hate to tell you, they are the future.
Show them something different.
Cause this city ain't so bad when everything is done right. Yeah. It's not that bad. And big shouts out to those that's moving away and feel like you got a better life somewhere else. That's fine. But guess what? I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere.
I'm not giving up.
I might visit somewhere, but I'm always gonna come back here.
I'm not giving up.
Me neither.
I know
this home court advantage. Can't give up when it's home court advantage.
Yeah. It's gonna get better.
Most definitely it is.
And then once they find out the big developers coming, that's gonna change some stuff. Capitol Police, they taking over. Crime gonna slow down. It's gonna move a lot of people out the way, and that's gonna become.
I talked to an investor from California, that's also with investors from overseas, and he called me to ask my opinion on what area should he invest his money in with buying rental properties. Cause that's what they're in. They buying a whole bunch of houses, fixing them up, ready to rent them out.
Yeah.
And he said that every last person that he talked against Jackson. But they didn't know that he had lived here. They didn't know he had lived here. And he told me, he said, up here, people don't speak. Up here, people don't greet you. He said, one thing that I loved about Jackson was the people. And I was like, yeah, that's who we are. You know? Yeah. And he was like, you was somebody in real estate. 3 different real estate people told me to talk to you. And because at first I didn't even answer the number. His number was like, whoa, I ain't never seen this number before. But after answering it, he got my opinion and he was very, very satisfied. He didn't even come out and telling me he used to live here. Yeah. But once I talked so highly about the people of Jackson, and there's still some good people here, and we're not going anywhere, and we're going to fight for our children and our grandchildren and our great-grand to be able to come up better than what it was for us here.
We just got to get it back to where we
just got to get it back to what we was.
Because I remember when I was a kid, we used to sleep on the porch. Sleep directly on the porch. We didn't lock no doors.
My dad slept on the porch every weekend. Yeah, my dad slept on the porch every weekend.
People say, you talk about the country. No, this Jackson.
Now, Jackson.
We talking about Jackson. You can do this in Jackson.
Right. Slept on the porch, didn't lock no doors.
Didn't lock no door, didn't lock no car.
Walked everywhere we wanted to go.
And they say, what side of Jackson you was in? Where's Jackson? Where's Jackson?
I don't know.
In Washington DC. Y'all gotta understand, the people that's doing crime is the people that don't have no job.
Yep.
Don't have nothing to do.
Yep.
Now, I guarantee you give them jobs, you give them better opportunity, crime will stop.
The root is money.
Money.
Root is money.
Look, I guarantee you, get some more stimulus checks around here. Get some more stimulus checks around here.
Oh, everybody balling. Ain't nobody gonna be killed.
No crime.
Long as don't nobody steal nothing. See, it only gonna come in a problem when somebody steals something.
Yeah.
Then the crime gonna pop out. But if everybody got it and spend their own and not take nothing from nobody.
Look, get the N-words, $3,200 a month. Everybody. And I guarantee you, crime go around 0.3%.
But what the lying flyer said? You hear what I said? The lying flyer. That was for the town hall meeting. Yeah. I thought they said they were getting everybody $11,000.
No.
Reparation.
They ain't giving them $11,000. No.
I thought that's what it said.
They ain't gonna get no money.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. They had the flies floating around Jackson. Y'all people that look like y'all put it out there. So I told y'all a couple shows back, did you go down there to City Hall to get your $11,000 reparation? Because it's the foolishness that they tell y'all.
But if they do, crime gonna drop. I promise it's gonna drop. It's gonna be a lot of cars sitting on rims around.
Now I'm just gonna think outside the box. I'm not encouraging none of this. If 100 kilos get dropped over there on Hawkins Field, it's gonna be level 2. A couple of them Lord Tab, a couple of them Adderall, a couple of that marijuana. When y'all take it out there by the reservoir, can y'all do like the other people that didn't look to us? Can y'all bring it over here and make sure the hood's straight? The bootleggers, can y'all sit a couple boxes back there in the back and let them bring a couple pallets over here? Yeah. You know how the people used to do that didn't look like us. Mm-hmm. When they made sure that the hood was Gucci. Mm. Yeah. When Granny was able to put the money up under the mattress and then cook a job, and every time that boy gal got messed up, she ain't do nothing, pick up the phone and call the lawyer. You know, if y'all did some stuff like that, that'll decrease crime too.
Yeah.
But let me tell you what you Jezebels can't be doing. You can't be setting them up. Can't be setting them up, Jezebels. Yeah. But other than that, if something like that happen, everybody gonna eat. And it get law enforcement time enough to do their damn job too. Everybody have a job.
Everybody.
But it ain't no killing and it ain't no robbing. It ain't no house burglary. It ain't no carjacking. It ain't none of that.
Cause they do it because they need to. People ain't breaking in their house because they want to. They want to break in your house. They break in their house because they need to break in your house. They break in your car because they need to break in your car. Yeah, I guarantee you, if they had $5 or $10 or $15,000 in their pocket, they wouldn't be breaking. Who breaking their house when you got $15,000 in your pocket? Not me. Not I.
And then not only that, y'all feeling the hood. Y'all done gave these folks the extra food stamps again. Knowing damn well half the people on their case won't they part off the damn code. It's crazy. So guess what, y'all? On that note, keep your stamps to yourself. You ain't gonna be able to hide them from the hackers. If you see something, you say something. Got 355 tips for any information that's on these cases. And hey, y'all, you got something to do, Tim, because I do. Ariel got something to do. We was running a little late, but hey, baby, we finna call it a day. So, if you see something, say something. Please, please, please call 355 tips and get you a bag. And every day, you know what to do. But on Wednesdays and Fridays, you know really, really, really what to do. Say his name.